Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video. Today I'm here with Kaon, episode number 8 reaction. Alright, the previous episode it was the Christmas and the New Year episode. We get to see all the girls buy new presents and coming to Yui's place to exchange them and everything. Even Sensei was here, she just somehow snuck in. And yeah, it was a nice little event they had, and there you go, we get to see a little bit of the past of Yui and Ui as well, how they were as sisters, and how Yui tried to make Ui happy by making like a white Christmas, and the snow by kind of pretending it snowed but it was actually cotton she used, stuff like that. It was pretty nice. And then we also get the New Year a little bit in the final section. We get the New Year as well, where they go to the shrine to pray and stuff like that. All right, so that was New Year and Christmas. So I'm guessing after the winter vacation we're going to start from this point onwards. It is episode number 8, and yeah, let's see how they practice more, and maybe some more concerts, whatever else happens. Let's see. Anyways, so this is episode number 8. Let us begin. I'll be putting in subtitles in the timer here. Sync it whichever is your preference, and let's get started. Right, here's the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, is she? Ah. Yeah, she probably got it. There you go. Thank you. Oh my god. What are you, her mom? Wait, who snapped? Oh, I was like. Oh yeah, this is the new character. I remember seeing her once or twice. Yeah, like I said, I have seen this show. I've said this before, in my grandma's house, 1 or 2 episodes from the middle, and I remember seeing her. Okay, and I forgot about her completely. I don't even know her name. So okay. All right. Akai Sensei. Okay. Nice. What about Mio? Oh no, I feel like. Ah! The only one who got separated. Ah. That's bad. Oh yeah, that's true. Wow. Oh, wait. She's like, what the? Great. Typical. It's too. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. Yes. Oh my god. Boy. She must be feeling lonely, you know? Like imagine all your friends in a different class. What the hell? Oh, that's a nightmare. Yeah, she's like, what the hell? Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, nice. No, look. Well, freshman, all right. Oh, club recruitment. Are they not recruiting? Yeah, there you go. They are recruiting. Hmm. And nice and simple, you know. Music. I feel like everyone will come, have the meal, and then leave. Oh boy. Oh, yeah. Oh my god. What the hell? Why? Why? Wait, what animal is that? Is that a horse? It's a horse. Yeah. Oh, wait. What club is her sister going to? Oh no. You should have opened your, like, hat. Hey yo, that's scary. You want to join a band? Okay, that's her name. Oh boy. Great. Oh no. Oh no, Mio's gonna get terrified. He's like, no, no more. Yeah, obviously because Yui is there, so. Jazz club. Okay, what are they doing? Nice. This doesn't look like a K-On club. Oh my god. Well, that's just Mio. Like I said, Mio will be terrified. Great, that's fantastic. Oh no. Oh no. I was like, oh my god, yo! Great. Yeah, she's very cool. Yeah. What the? Oh no, she's going to be like, because of the. Uh, well, Mio's gone. There she is. Yeah, you can see that. Hmm. You laugh. Yeah, she's wearing a maid outfit, so. Oh no, stop. What are you doing? You're going to scare them away. Oh no. Yeah. Well, okay, I'm pretty sure she's going to go and check it out. Hmm. Oh, they're going to perform for her, them. Well, because you're wearing a. Yeah. Okay, there you go. What the? What is this? Shouldn't you perform? Oh boy. Wow. Animal suits. Well, now they're wearing gym suits, so. Yeah. She's probably like, what the hell? My sister can actually play. I'm pretty sure she's like that. She's like, wow, my sister can actually play. Wait, what? Yeah, they did perform. Oh, the serious one. Please vote for us. What happened? Is something the matter? Why are they acting like that? What? Why are they? Um, is something the matter? What's happening? Wait, why? It seemed like a pretty good performance. I don't understand. What? Like, I don't understand. She was so impressed by one strum of the guitar, but then what was the problem then after that? After the performance? What? Yeah, this was the sister. Oh no, she'll be like ice cream. Freshman welcoming concert. Ah, damn. She has her PTSD is acting up with the thing that happened. Well, obviously she. Work for a time, curry then rice. My love is a stapler, brush pen ball. What? These are the name of the songs? Nice. Oh, she's going to be the vocal. Yeah, I feel like they could like share like two and two. She no 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 she okay. What? Please get off the stage. Well, there you go. I still don't understand why she suddenly got so disillusioned. Like whatever they play, it should be something I don't know. Oh, they're playing. Wait, is that them? Yeah. Oh my god. Ugh. Easy music. Well, live music club, you know. But now I'm playing the guitar. Oh no. Okay, Yui, start. My my love is a stapler. Okay. Oh yeah, I remember hearing this song. Oh nice, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, sing. Nice. Well, let us sing. Yeah, yeah, okay. Do it. Mhm. Isn't there a music video accompanied with this? She's also kind of, yeah. She's tapping a leg. She's tapping a leg. Wait, what? Oh no, she's trying to see like she's tapping a leg or something. Oh, that's funny. Like, I don't understand. Why was that girl so. Like, look at them singing so nicely. Like, then why would. What the hell is that? Oh, what is this? This school has some weird statues. Okay, like, I don't understand. Why was she so. Like, they played so nicely. They're like waiting. I'm pretty sure. What was her name? Asusa? She'll come. Next time. Oh, damn, that looks nice. There she is. Azusa. They're like, come, 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 quick. What do you want? Tea? We have desserts as well. Yo. Yeah. Well. Oh boy. Oh god. We got a new member. Oh. Like. Like I said, I still don't understand why was that girl who went to the jazz club later on. Why was she so like there's something bothering her after listening to the song. I don't know what was bothering her. Like, yeah, everything seemed pretty nice, you know, like they saw. Maybe you know what? I feel like what she probably got intimidated at how well they performed. That was probably the thing. Like she was probably like, oh, it's a very casual club, you know. It's like they're just having fun, you know. Like they'll probably do like a nice little song. But then when they performed in front of her, you know, seeing how really good they performed, she probably got overwhelmed and kind of intimidated. I like that must be it because I don't understand I'm not finding any other reason why she suddenly her whole like you know like demeanor changed completely after watching them perform. And she was like, oh no, okay, you know, like, oh, I decided to go to another club. Like I don't see that. Why did she react like that? It must be that she got overwhelmed by how well they performed, and her expectation was kind of surpassed well over, and she was not expecting that. That's it. You know what, I'm going to go to that section and watch that section properly again, because that's the only thing that I feel like might have happened. Otherwise it doesn't make sense. They performed pretty well, I feel like, you know, that demonstration they showed. Then why was that girl like, oh, you know, like completely changed her you know, the way she was reacting to it. Okay. All right, we begin this episode with oh my god, Yui and Ui. Ui has got into the school. You know, she has qualified. She has been admitted to the school, and yeah, she's like, oh, my name is there, and Yui was like waiting behind her, and she's like, oh, like I'm so glad, and she's like hugging her, and she's like, oh, thank you, everyone. You know, then she starts like bragging about Ui, like a like a, you know, like doting mother, like as Mio said. And yeah, everyone else, like, you know, all the other girls were there behind them snapping pictures for them. And we also get to see a little bit of Asusa here. She comes and she's also a freshman to the school. So there you go. Now after that, we get to see how yeah, how everyone is like in class 2, I think, or class 3, right? I don't remember, while Mio is the only one who's like alone in class 1. And she's like, ah, it's fine, you know, like I'm not lonely, it's okay, I'm not a little kid, you know. Well, she's like, oh, Ritsu, you might be in trouble from this point onwards because I won't show your homework. While Ritsu's like, ah, I have Mugi with me. She probably got a little bit angry at that, you know, a little bit like pouting she was at that moment. And yeah, now this is like another thing I remember. Oh boy, this was such a huge thing. I'm pretty sure it was a huge thing for everyone who went to school. That is, which class you will be in. You know, like, you just imagine you and all your friends were in, like, you know, in the first, you know, in one group, one class, and then, like, you know, you've been friends for like 1-2 years, and then suddenly in 1 year you're just completely all alone and with a bunch of new kids, while all your friends are like in another class, and you're like, god damn, what the hell is this? And you know, there was this one thing I remember. Like, I remember there being a rumor in our school that whoever gets the better marks, I don't know where the hell that rumor came from, but whoever gets the better marks, you know, is going to be put in one one class, and whoever got the bad marks was going to be put in another class. And I remember, like, I was like, what the hell is this? Like, I was a pretty good student, you know, not to brag, but I was a pretty good student. So I was like, wait a minute, you know, like, I'll be fine, but what about my friends, you know? And I was just like, you know, I was not that much of a, what do you call it, extroverted person. Like, I had a few friends, and those were the only people I kind of talked with. So I was like, what's going to happen if I get like in one class and all my friends are in the other class? And this used to be like a constant headache every year. Every year I used to pray to God, like, for the love of God, please put me and my friends in the same class. You know, like, I used to pray to God, like, and like, actually, yeah, it kind of worked out. I don't think there was ever a time that I never had any friends with me. You know, like, some way or the other, few people kind of got to the different classes, but some way or the other, I had a few people with me, who were friends with me, and so I never had a problem with anything. And yeah, the whole thing about whoever gets the better marks is going to be put in one class was a complete rumor. You know, like, that was completely crap. I don't know who the hell like started circulating that rumor, but that was complete crap. You know, like, none of those things happened. Like, we had, like, you know, all different types of students in our class, because yeah, it makes sense. Like, you know, like, it would be very extremely weird if they put all good students in one class and all, like, you know, like, students who are weaker in the subjects in one class. That'll be extremely weird. It'll be very, like, you know, like, so obviously that was not the thing, but it was like a rumor circulating, so I used to think of all those things. So that was the thing. That was my experience with school. And I remember in the end, like, there was the first few, like, you know, years in my school, I used to have that, like, you know, like, that concern, like, oh, they're going to put me in different classes or something. And then I remember, as we went higher and higher in class, at one time when we were like seniors, I remember the class actually not changing at all. They used to put everyone in one class in the same class in the next year as well. You know, I feel like they got fed up. They got fed up mixing students in different classes. So they were like, you know what? Like screw it. Just put them in one class. Whatever class it was there the previous year, let's just repeat it. And they used to do it for the last few years. And I was like, thank God I didn't have to like constantly think about which class I'll be put on or whether or not my friends will be with me in the next year. So that was one thing. Like I remember that being like a huge thing when I was a child. I used to constantly like think about like put me in the same class as my friends, because obviously otherwise I'll be friendless, and that's a nightmare. Like imagine one whole year without any friends. Like goddamn, your school will be like a pain. So I can't even imagine how that would feel. But anyways, Mio obviously in the end, Mio was like, completely depressed. And yeah, she's like in her class. And thank God, like one of the friends, Nodoka, was there with her. And even though they were not friends, I guess she knew her through Yui, but still, they were acquaintances. So she's like, oh, thank God you're here, And before that, Yui comes a little bit and gives her sister a little bit of a, she's like, oh, sister, like you put your your price tag is on your jacket, like take it out, and starts combing her hair. Oh, that was funny. All right. Next, we get to see them actually doing the club recruitment, and yeah, they have the flyers, and there's like everything's like packed up and everything. So I love how Sawa Sensei is all the time. She's like, oh, put on a costume, and this time as well, she's like, I have a good idea. Gives them some animal costumes, and I don't know what the hell that was. The dog, the cat was fine. Chicken, I guess that's not even a chicken, that's a rooster. Whatever. Dog, cat, like outfit, I can understand. A chicken or a rooster, okay, I guess works. But a horse, that's a horse, I think. Why a horse? Who the hell puts on a horse costume? I'm not even sure if that's a horse. I think it's a horse. It might be something else. But I'm like, what the hell? Why? And I'm pretty sure Mio was wearing the horse costume, wasn't she? I think so. I love that one student was just walking like on her merry way and suddenly sees this abomination of like four costume, and she's like, what the hell? Just freaks out, gets a jump scare over there. That was funny, her reaction was pretty funny. Anyways, Azusa kind of like looks at them, and Yui and her friend also kind of like talking about the jazz club and everything, and we get to see Yui running behind them trying to recruit them. They get freaked out and starts running away. Oh god. And later on, Mio hands over the flyer to Azusa, and yeah, later on at the club, they're just there sitting and chilling, while in comes Sawa Sensei again, and she's like, oh, I have a new costume for you, a maid costume this time. There you go. Wear this and try to welcome anyone who comes in here. So yeah, now in the junior classes, we get to see Yui and her friend. They're like, oh, should we go to the light music club? Her other friend, she was like, no, I'm okay, because obviously they got traumatized by that that plushie thing, the costume that they were wearing. So she's like, no, I'm fine. So we and that girl, they decide to go. Now we can see here, we kind of notices Azusa looking at her. So as we were talking about the light music club, and from this point onwards, I'm pretty sure we realized that Azusa is probably interested in the light music club, but she doesn't know how to approach them. So she kept an eye on her and went on her own way. And at first they went to the jazz club, and then in the end they were like, all right, you know what, let's go and check out the light music club. So they come in and everyone's like wearing maid costumes. Sawa Sensei chasing Mio. And yeah, again, Azusa looks at them, the shenanigans that's happening. And she's like, what the hell was happening over there? Now, here we get to see Mugi and Yui like serving tea for them. And Yui's like, meet my sister. This is Yui. And Yui introduces herself. And she was acting pretty, like pretty nicely, like a mature older sister she was acting. Unless and until she took the cup and starts rattling the whole thing and just almost falls it throws it down in the floor. And Ui's like, all right, sister, you sit down, let me do it. And yeah, and then Ritsu comes in, and Ritsu's like she's like, oh, this is Ritsu, the president. And Ritsu's like, oh, hello, how are you there, how are you? And the girl is like, oh, she's so cool. But then in comes Nodoka and starts grilling her about how she hasn't put the form in of the concert the next day. And she starts crying, and she's like, oh, I'm going to do it, okay, fine, I'm going to do it. And she starts crying and shattered the whole cool persona. And then it's time for Mugi, where Mugi is like, oh, hello there. And she gets introduced, and his friend is like, oh, she looks very nice, very nice and kind-hearted. And we suddenly see Nodoka doing the kabedon with Ritsu. And we know Mio, obviously she gets a bit too excited in these type of situations. She's like good god. And then in comes Mio, where Mio is like very shy to come in. And yeah, and Sawa Sensei starts starts looking at Ui and the friend, and she's like, oh, you two, will you wear this? But they decline, obviously, like who does that? And yeah, now Asusa is constantly looking at the upper floor and thinking about whether she should go and check out the K-On! Club, while these girls, they are like, all right, guys, let me perform for you. And so okay, now you know what, I'm going to watch this part very very slowly, because I need to understand why was that girl so like at first. Where's that part? When Yui is like putting on the guitar and she's like, oh, it's so cool, they finally look like a light music club. So at first they're like, oh, the maid dress is getting in the way, so they change into the gym clothes. Okay, so Yui does a little strum, and the girl is like, oh, that's so cool. Okay, there you go. Everything looks pretty well here. The girl was pretty impressed with just one strum of the guitar. So I'm pretty this kind of shows that she's like very easily impressed, obviously. So it doesn't make sense what happens after that. Like, let me check this part out. Let's see. After that, we get to see Azusa coming with her friend, trying to check out the light music club. So here we see, yeah, everyone's playing pretty well, So here we go. From this point onwards, we get to see something is wrong with these two. Ui and her friend, we see them sweating, and Ui is pretty. At first, I thought Ui is pretty surprised because she's like, oh, my sister can actually play. I was pretty sure that's why she was acting like that. I was like, haha, that's so funny. She probably never realized her sister could play this well. So she's probably surprised because of that. That's why I was like, oh, that must be what's going on. But I don't know, it's something else. Like, these two, their faces are very surprised. They're sweating. And yeah, here Asusa also says the same thing. Where's that part? Asusa's friend, she's like, she seems to be troubled. Maybe this isn't a serious club. I don't think so. They were playing pretty well. So now from this point onwards, okay, so the girls are like, I'm sorry we weren't able to perform properly. We usually do serious works. Okay. Anyways, we'll be performing 4 songs at a concert. Please come to see us. Please vote for us. And we still see these two extremely troubled. Like, we is pretty much kind of accepting it. However, this girl is troubled by something. She's looking down and everything. So Ui's like, all right, let's go. And they leave. Ui's like, what do you think? She says, they were really something. They don't talk. Then she suddenly says, oh, the cake was really good. And again, they stop talking. They go to the locker. And, okay, we says like, and she's like, I'm sorry, I need to go to the bathroom. You don't have to wait for me. See ya. That doesn't bode well. Okay, is this really what I think it is? So was she overwhelmed by how well they played? Is that what happened here? Because I can see that happening, you know, like she probably thought like, oh, it's a light music club, is very like, chill, like, like they're pretty like, like beginners and everything. And she wasn't that like, like had high expectations or something. And the bar was pretty low. And that's why when they strummed the guitar, she was like, oh my god, this looks so cool and everything, And when they actually started performing really well, she probably realized how good they are, and that probably overwhelmed her. For a beginner, she probably got overwhelmed with how good they played. Because otherwise, I don't see any other thing. Because we've seen them perform, like, before as well. These girls perform extremely well. And I don't see any other reason why she was that much troubled. It must have been overwhelming for her. And even Ui was pretty surprised. She was kind of troubled and sweating at that moment because she probably thought like, damn, this is like some hardcore stuff. Like this is like they probably play really well. We underestimated them. And I can see this, like seeing like these 5 of them suddenly like, like if they're playing that well, if you didn't have that much of a high like hurdle or high bar for them, you thought like, oh, they're pretty chill. You go and you see like they're playing extremely well. I'm pretty sure you'll get overwhelmed. You'll be like, what the hell, if I join this club, I'll be like a speck of dust to them. Like no way will I be able to keep up with them. That probably overwhelmed her or something, I don't know. And maybe that's why she in the end she was like, oh yeah, they were really something. I'm sorry, I need to go to the toilet. And she runs away because Ui's supposed to be Yui's little sister. She probably felt a little bit awkward staying with her after like all that, because she knew that she was going to ask her about it. So I don't know, this is just something that I think. I'm not exactly sure what happened with her, but this seems like a pretty reasonable explanation that I think actually happened. But either way, next we get to see Azusa again kind of over there, and Ui kind of looks at Azusa and again, she's like, okay. Now, after that, we get to see at their house, Ui and Yui talking, and Ui asks, Yui that, oh, what do you like about the K-On! Club? And she's like, oh, it's fun, it's really fun. And she remembers her sister previously just being like, oh, ice cream, please, Yui, ice cream, Ui, laying down on the ground. But now she's like strumming the guitar and everything, and she's like, my sister changed, it's nice seeing her having fun with it. And as soon as she thinks that, she's like, Ui, give me ice cream. And she's like, all right, something really didn't change. But at least she's having fun with everything. So there you go. That was that. And the next we get to see the next day on the stage, backstage, they're getting ready for the freshman welcome concert. And yeah, so they're going to sing a few songs. Fua Time, we already heard Fua Time before. Curry then Rice, My Love is a Stapler, Brush Pen, Ballpoint Pen. Now, like I said, I have to say here, I'm pretty sure I've actually heard all of the songs of K-On! Like, I don't know exactly how many songs they played in the anime, but I remember, like I said, I went to my grandma's house when I was kind of really few years ago, like quite a few years ago. I used to go to my grandma's house and used to be the channel where randomly I watched a few K-On episodes, and I loved the songs so much that I used to record the songs openings and endings, and I used to listen to them. And that's not all, like a few things happened after that as well, where I actually later on, after getting a proper internet connection, I actually like from YouTube and everything, like just listened to all the other songs as well. I used to like search all the K-On songs, all the songs which are, I'm pretty sure, a few songs that were not even shown in the anime. I probably searched them up because there's a lot of songs, like that like it had. I'm not exactly sure if the anime showed it or not. Like I said, I'm not sure. But I searched up the list of songs that K-On had, the other songs as well, and I actually listened to each and every one of them. So I'm pretty sure all the songs that I'll be hearing in this show, I probably have heard them some way in the past. I don't remember when. I probably haven't seen the the scenes. However, I've at least heard of them. So all of these names I kind of remember. I remember hearing "Love Is a Stapler." I also remember hearing "Curry Then Rice." Did I hear it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard this as well. "Brush Pen," "Ballpoint Pen," I also probably heard. So all these songs I've actually heard, most of them. So yeah, this is it's really nice to like hear them again and properly see the scenes this time, in the anime. So they're like, all right, we're going to sing all of these songs. For time is four of them, and obviously the vocalist will be Yui. But and then when they're like, oh Mio, why do why don't we just just share, like two for you, two for you, Yui or something. But she's like, nope, I ain't doing it, because obviously the previous shenanigan that happened. Oh boy. And yeah, Sawa Sensei in the end comes in, and she's like, oh, like you look good in your outfit, and they're like, please leave. Oh god. Now later on we get to see that girls telling Ui that, oh, like, and I decided to join another club, and she's like, all right, fine. And we get to see Azusa is like going away, and Ui is like, you know what, let me try and talk to her, because I'm pretty sure Ui realized that, yeah, this girl will probably is interested, because I've been seeing her always keeping an eye on me, trying to see what's going on in the K-On club, so she must be interested. So she decides to just call her, and she's like, oh, like, will you join me? We're going to the listen to the K-On club. And yeah, and I'm pretty sure we probably felt a little bad because she thought her friend might join, but she was like, oh no, like I'm joining another club. So she probably thought that, all right, you know what, let me try to talk to this girl who might actually come with me, and my sister will probably be happy if they get at least one new member. And she wanted to help her out in her own way, so she called out to Azusa, and Azusa decided to go with her. So we go there and we see everyone singing, and I'm pretty sure Yui was very happy seeing how Yui is going to sing the songs, vocals. And and Yui gives a very nice little, like, funny little speech she's giving, like she's like, oh, like, hey guys, like, we're the K-On club, but light music club, but it doesn't mean we play light songs, it's pretty difficult, the songs, but yeah. And then she's like, at first I thought, like, it's just playing castanets, but yeah, then I realized that it's not castanets, and she starts rambling about random stuff. She's like, oh, Sawa Sensei told me that playing castanets is pretty difficult. And then she's like, oh, Sawa Sensei is actually our teacher's nickname. And Ritsu's like, stop, let's start. At first it's just like, oh, listening to Yui is pretty soothing, but then she's like, please stop. Let's start. So all right, the song is "My Love Is a Stapler." So she starts the song, and Mio is like, damn, she has actually, her opening riff has been pretty difficult, but she's mastered it perfectly. Yui forgot to sing. she's like, Yui, sing. And Yui's like, wait, what? Oh, I'm supposed to sing? And Mio is like, you know what, okay, let me try. And obviously, because like that's like a very crucial time, so she had to take a decision. So she's like, she starts singing, Mio, and like then Yui joins in. And yeah, now, okay, where's that part? One thing I have to say, like, okay, I'm listening to I'm listening to Mio's voice, and then Yui. Okay. uh like obviously Mio has her own, like like her own voice, while Yui also has a, like cute voice. But I kind of prefer Mio's voice a lot more than Yui. Like Yui's voice is a lot more, I guess you could say, high pitched and kind of cutesy. Like her songs will, like cutesy songs will probably be very nice if she plays the vocals for it. However, I don't know why. This is probably just my preference. I really prefer Mio's voice a lot. She has this, I don't know what to say. She has a very elegant way. Her voice is very elegant, and it sounds very nice in the ear. It's pretty soothing, I feel like. So like I said, I've heard the opening songs and the ending songs all the time, and I'm pretty sure, like, I think both the K-on's opening and endings, both the openings are sung by Yui, while both the endings are sung by Mio, as far as I can remember. I don't exactly remember what it was, but it's something like that. And I always remember I really loved, like, Mio's songs. Yui's songs are good, but like, I kind of prefer Mio's songs a lot more because of that. It's just my preference. Like, I really love, like, Mio's voice has a very soothing, like, like a very soothing touch, and that's why I heavily prefer Mio over Yui being on the vocals. And yeah, like, Mio's verse here, I really liked it. Yui's verse was also cute, but I kind of preferred Mio's voice over here. And yeah, anyways, that's just something that I wanted to say. And there you go. And then after that, we get to see these are, like, everyone's singing and everything, and they start singing together. And I actually thought here Azusa was kind of, tapping her feet or something. I'm like, oh, she's enjoying it, tapping her feet. And then I realized she's actually trying to see, keep trying to, like, kind of on her toes. She's standing up, trying to see what the hell is going on, which also shows she's pretty interested in the, like, what's going on. She's very interested, showing interest in it. So yeah, you know what? It's a successful, like, like, concert. They were at least able to attract one person's attention, which is Azusa. And yeah, later on we get to see everyone just waiting after the concert has ended. Everyone's just waiting in front of the door. They're like, oh, is someone going to come or something? And just waiting with the and Mugi's like, oh, come on, have some tea. And yeah, and they're like sitting down, and Ritsu's like, oh, we have to catch Ui now, like, she, like, we have to catch her. She has to be one of the club members. And Mio's like, why are you talking as if she's a prey? But as soon as they say that, Azusa comes in, and Azusa's like, I'd like to join. And for a moment they're like, wait, what? They're like, oh, what did you say? And she's like, I'd like to join. And they're like, oh yes, let's go, one new member, the capture, and just jump on top of her. And yeah, that's where it ended. So there you go, another new member we got. I think so, she'll probably join us. Anyways, yeah, there you go. That was this episode. Yeah, it was a cute episode, and we also got another song to hear, which was very nice. So that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. This was my reaction to episode 8 from K-On! Episode. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know, and I'll check them out. And yeah, that is it. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you guys next week with another episode of K-On! And I'll probably upload on this day. I think I used to upload the next day, but this day I've changed the schedule a little bit. So yeah, I'll probably upload every week this day onwards. And I missed 2 weeks before. It was like Christmas and New Year, so both the weeks were Christmas then New Year. So I didn't have much time. I had a few other things I had to do. But from this point onwards, I think I'll probably be able to upload every week. So yeah, anyways, yeah, see you guys next week. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.